70,000 live events daily.
I'm talking 28 million downloads.
It's the #1 ticketed renting app on the App Store and worldwide.
If you don't know, now you know. We talking about that SeatGeek.
They got a bunch of artists like Javi, Bad Bunny, Drake, Fade. The list continues. Theatrical events, sporting events, musical events. It's easy.
Guys, you know why we love SeatGeek? Because we're simple men, all right? We need simple things. Give it to us straight up, and SeatGeek does that, right? This is what they do, okay? You're looking to buy a ticket. You're like, man, I don't know if I'm getting a good deal or not. Don't worry about it. SeatGeek's got you. You know why? Because they're going to give you a green dot. That green dot, what that mean?
That mean good.
And if you see that red dot, what that mean?
It mean bad. Just so you guys know, anything goes. SeatGeek got it all. Dodger events, anything like that. And if you see Josh and myself at a game, at a concert, well, guess what? It's your lucky day. Drinks on us, food's on us, all that.
All of the above. On top of that, not only if you see us at a live event, right here, right now, we're giving you guys $20 off your first ticketed purchase by using the code La Platica. Come on, man. You guys already know how it goes, man.
That's it. La Platica. $20 off your first ticketing purchase. That's it.
Guys, we are so excited about this episode. This episode right here it meant a lot to Sebas and I, and I'm very excited for you guys to see it and meet these guests that we have coming on. Yeah, man, that's it. And now, I'm gonna just let the episode speak for itself.
Let them watch.
Come on, man, let them watch. We'll see you guys in 3.5 seconds.
Thank you to our amigos at SeatGeek for sponsoring today's episode. Nos vemos muy pronto.
Yes, sir.
Ciao.
Bye, guys. Oh.
Welcome everybody to La Platica episode 136. Now, today's a special one, but before that, subscribe to the channel, notifications on. This is La Platica. Today's video is brought to you by our friends at SeatGeek.
SeatGeek.
#1 ticketed rating app on the App Store.
Yes, sir.
And worldwide, baby. SeatGeek's worldwide, baby.
Hey, you know how we do. We do it SeatGeek style.
Thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring us. And we are your hosts, The Josh Leyva.
Come on now.
And Sebastian Robles.
Yes,
on
sir.
Instagram, you can find us at The Josh Leyva.
Don't forget the D, my boy.
And I, Sebas.
Don't forget the I. Okay?
Today we have two special guests, Josh Leyva.
Yeah.
You want to introduce them?
Oh, man, do I ever. You guys seen them on social media.
Woo!
They're taking over the internet. These fools are international superstars, my boy. We got the fools in medicine in his house. Man.
Irving and Alexis.
Yes, sir.
What up, y'all?
Yes,
Wow,
sir.
the one and onlys.
Future doctors in the building, sir. My future doctors.
I don't need insurance anymore. I got the boys now.
Yeah, we got you.
Damn, bro. Dude, I want to say you guys have done an incredible job at like building a brand around you guys. And I think that has to do with like who you guys are, one, right? And the story you guys have been able to tell and inspire people. Like you guys, man, you guys are just crushing it, man. We met you guys at the soccer game. It was for the Messi game, right? We got to meet them for the first time.
The Galaxy game.
The Galaxy game, yeah. And bro, I'm just like, I'm proud of you guys. I just want to start by saying that. Like, I'm genuinely proud of you guys.
Extremely, guys. Es un orgullo ser mexicano standing next to you guys.
Yeah, bro.
Sitting.
Yeah.
Sitting.
First, I'd like to thank you guys for this opportunity, and it's an honor that we're in the #1 Latino podcast in the world right now.
Hey, man.
I can't believe we just said that.
I can't believe we just said that.
I just wanted to get that out the way, man. I just wanted to say that.
First things first.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Well,
Yeah, man. Of course, bro.
And yeah, I mean, we met at the soccer game. And you guys are just freaking dope, man. So genuine, and honestly, we appreciate that as well, because thankfully, you know, foods and medicine has been taking off, but
yeah, bro,
we're kind of new to this, you know, and honestly, like navigating obviously our med school stuff, but then now this social media stuff that we obviously take serious, because we do know, you know, a lot of people have been motivated and impacted in a positive way.
100%.
Massively.
Yeah, we're trying.
All right, first things first. So you guys went to med school. You guys were in med school before you guys started the social media thing, or was that kind of in the same time simultaneously happening?
Yeah, so we're actually in medical school right now.
Okay, yeah.
And
which a lot of people think you guys are already doctors, right? But that's not necessarily the case. You guys getting there.
We're really close. And to be honest, when our account popped off was like the busiest time of med school.
Damn.
Like there's this thing called clerkships, but like it was so hard that I don't even know. Like it's just crazy that our account popped off during that time, and we were just kind of recording ourselves and just doing our everyday thing. And then when we had the chance, we'd put it out there. And then
Was it the video of we're fools of medicine? Blah blah blah. Was it like that? Was it that video?
That one was after.
That was after. So you got damn.
Yeah.
So that even took you guys even further.
Yeah.
So like when we got that one, when we put that one out, I think we had like 98,000 followers or something like that, and then that one got us to like 200.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it was weird because there was a time when we were in these clerkships and clinicals, and it was like 5 a.m. to whatever time you finished, like 7 p.m., 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Tired, and you still we still have to go home and study and stuff. It's just a crazy year. That's like the hardest year of medical school.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think a couple of times, like there'll be days, maybe weeks, where Irvin and I weren't even like communicating because we were just both so busy in the middle of it. And then we just literally just damn, I'm going through this, and we just put out a video like yes, it's tough, but everybody out there, like, you got this. Just trying to be inspirational and motivational to anybody else going through something like this out there. And we were both just putting out videos on our page, and just like both separately
Sure.
Like not even like, bro, like it was just coming out organically from the heart, and it would just come out. And thankfully, like, people were inspired, motivated, and I mean, we 100%. Had a couple of weird comments here and there, like
that's the internet, bro.
Welcome to social media.
That's the internet. Yeah.
But the positive ones just
of course outweigh, man. By 1,000, by 1,000,000,000,000.
Yeah.
Man, just looking at you guys, I'm just so proud of who you guys are. And even when we met at the Galaxy game, we already knew who you guys were prior.
Yeah.
So how you use the word prior instead of before.
Wow.
Smart ass fool.
Man, hey, they're rubbing off on you, G.
Thanks, Alexis. The first thing I told you, I was like, damn, those guys are fucking cool as fuck.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, they're so fucking cool, genuine, humble. You can tell that you guys, I don't know, I always tell people that I have this gift, and it's I can see somebody's face and know who they are. And it's just like, just nothing but positive energy.
Absolutely.
And, we were just like, bro, we got to have them on the podcast. And not only that, I mean, the audience back at home, and we want to thank you guys because you guys kind of alley-ooped it as well. They've been nonstop recommending you guys on the pod. So first of all, thank you. I know you guys go to school, and you guys are probably busier than me and Josh combined.
100%.
100%.
I know you guys are busy too. No, don't
so
cut
to have
yourself
some professional students here is an honor for Josh and myself.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate that. Let's take it back just a bit. Who was Irving and Alexis in high school? Like you guys seem like obviously really smart, intelligent, respectful young men. But how were you guys in high school? You guys didn't play body shots in the bathroom stall or anything?
I reacted like that because I want Irvin to tell his little story.
You guys knew each other in high school,
tell
by the
us
way,
a
right?
story.
No.
Didn't know each other, okay.
We met in medical school.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
2.5 years ago.
Wow.
But, everyone.
He's got some stories.
What's the story? I'm assuming he's been waiting for you to tell his story, so I'm excited.
So I actually, to be honest, in high school, I was kind of figuring my things out. So like, I was doing a lot better. Like, but like right before high school was when it was kind of bad, like we were doing body shots, like in the bathrooms.
And by the way, guys, we're not talking about tequila body shots.
Yeah.
Right? We're talking about hands and fists, my boy.
Yeah.
You know what?
A lot of people might not know that
Yeah, a lot of people might not know what body shots is.
True.
So for me, and I'm assuming it's similar to you guys. So I was raised in Norwalk, right here in LA, and then I was raised in Marietta, Temecula, which is the IE. So I rep the IE hard.
Come on now.
And I rep LA hard as well.
Stand up. What's up with
IE
it?
stand up. I don't know if there's just like little kids like us, like little boys. We have too much testosterone at that moment.
We're trying to
We
fight.
just wanted to fight.
I'm trying to fight.
So what we would do is we'd pick people, or people would pick us, or blah blah blah, and then we'd go in the bathroom stalls and we do body shots. Body shots is
You
just throw
only on the
putazos,
bodies. You avoid the face.
you throw putazos for a couple seconds, whatever you guys want to do, and then whoever wins, and you just kind of like let that out, right?
Yeah. Or you would slap box where you could hit the face, but it was only slaps.
Which is so crazy. I wonder if that's still a thing.
It has to be.
Anyways, continue your story. Sorry, Irving.
Well, it's funny that you bring that up because I actually, when I was in 8th grade, I got expelled from school because I had like we kind of had like a whole fight club thing going on.
Oh shit!
What?
Yeah.
This fool was a leader.
What was the first rule?
Rule? I mean, there was no rules really.
That's
Like
the
I
first
was
rule.
just a cameraman, you know. So like we would set up fights, and then they would be in the bathroom, in the hallways, like after school, like wherever. And then essentially like the school basically found out, and then I got expelled from school, and it was just crazy because like they expelled me from school for like 45 days, which is like a quarter of the year.
Yeah.
But then they called me back like a week later, and they were like, hey, like, and this was actually a turning point for me, to be honest, because they called me back in like a week later. My parents were hella pissed too during this time because they were like, no quieres estudiar, ahora vamos a chingarle. Like they would take me to work like every day, and that shit sucked. That shit fucking sucked. Like I was working while my friends and stuff were at school. But the school called me back in, and they were like,
what you were doing though for work.
I was doing like agriculture type thing.
Oh, yeah, like in the farms and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this time it wasn't in the farm, but it was like in the woods. So
In the woods?
shit.
yeah, it's like different. Like, so I grew up in Washington, and there's like different types of agriculture. Like,
Damn.
you
Cutting
go out
down
to-
trees and shit?
Washington State.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, wow.
picking leaves up kind of shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, because the seasons are like very seasonal out there. Like when it,
Yeah,
right?
it's a little more stable because it's like they'll have that for like 7 months out of the year or something like that, or actually longer.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was just doing that, and then the school called me back in, and they were like, "Yo, like, you know what? I know you're expelled or whatever, but we want to give you an opportunity. Like, you know, you have all these leadership skills, like these camera skills, all these things. You're just doing the wrong thing with it.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Damn.
The school noticed this?
this was like my vice principal or something like that, or the
wow.
principal. Yeah, because, you know, somehow I was able to rally up hella people to go fight and like go watch a fight and do all this shit.
You were like the promoter.
Yeah, like kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, you're able to do all these things, which is great leadership skills. You're just doing the wrong thing.
Wrong direction.
Yeah, and so then they offered me, they were like, we'll let you back to school, like if you join the leadership class. And then after that, like I started hanging around.
Wow.
Like I was in class with like kids who were actually doing well in school, and then that kind of rubbed off on me. And then I was like, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna try hella hard in school. And then after that, like my grades just started going up and everything.
Wow, that's an incredible story.
Wow,
actually,
that's crazy.
Washington State. Wow.
Yeah.
You're not from
Washington
Washington State, right?
No, I'm from South Central.
There you
Yeah,
go.
bro, you can hear it in his voice. He's from South Central.
Yeah, first of all, shout out to South Central and shout out to Washington State. I got family in Washington State.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Tacoma. Shout out to Puyallup. You feel me?
Yeah, that's where I'd go to the swap meet like every weekend.
And Puyallup? Oh, Tacoma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
La Pulga.
Yeah, I got family out there. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's dope.
Have you been?
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I want to go.
Yeah.
I heard it's beautiful, right? Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
heard
gorgeous.
Yeah,
It's gorgeous. Seattle.
Yeah.
I've only been to Seattle, Tacoma, Puyallup. Am I saying it right?
Yeah,
Puyallup.
yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they have a famous thing where you go, they don't, like people don't go as much to like say a Starbucks. They go to like these little areas where
Coffee shops? Like
they're
more-
coffee shops, but
yeah.
the girls are in bikinis.
Oh, bikini baristas. Yeah, that's a huge thing.
That's
That's like
a
a
thing?
huge thing out there. Yeah,
Wow.
you'll go get a
Yeah.
coffee and the girls are in bikinis.
Bro, I've also seen on TikTok where there's like these like in other states, there's like places where they make like crazy energy drinks. So they'll mix like monsters with like cherry syrup and creamer. And
You
it's
know
like,
about that, Irving?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
it's
Yeah.
a whole thing, bro. It's kind of crazy.
It's pretty
Wow.
popular. Yeah, like everyone be showing up to class with those things.
Yeah, like soda is like super popular out
Yeah.
there as well too. They have like different concoctions of soda. Notice how I said concoctions? I'm around doctors, fool. I'm around doctors.
Wow.
Smart ass fool.
Wow. Well, that's an incredible story. And then just you
So
know,
high school, you kicked ass. Like you were like all about school and like.
Yeah, well, honestly, I got a fucking fire lit up my ass, to be honest, during that time because when I was 15, I tried to apply for a job.
Yeah.
And when I went there, they asked for my social security. And then that's when I realized that I'm undocumented. And I don't
That's
have
when you
papers.
realized?
Yeah. Like, I always knew I was born in Mexico, but I didn't really know
Understand
what it meant.
it, like what that means. That you're like, okay, I was born in Mexico.
And I went home to my parents and I asked my dad and my mom, I was like, yo, like, can you give me my social security? And they were like, you don't have one.
That's
And-
crazy, bro. It's almost like finding out you're adopted or something. Like,
Yeah.
Romeo, like.
Bro, that shit like tore my heart apart because this was my freshman year in high school and I had finally started like trying in school and I actually had really good grades. I had like straight A's. And I was starting to think about like college and all that stuff for like the first time. And then my parents were like, you don't have a social security. Like, you know, you don't have papers, like all that stuff. And then I honestly got really upset with them, and I got mad at them. And yeah, that shit just sucked. But like literally like 1 month after that, like, well, first off, I told myself like, I'm not coming back to school. Like, this is a fucking waste of my time. Like, why would I go to school if I can't even get a job? Like, if I can't get a job, there's no way I can go to college.
Wow, I've never thought about it that way. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty deep.
And so literally 1 month later, DACA was announced. Wow. It was like in June. And I remember we were literally like there watching it with my parents, like them announcing it. And I was like, what the fuck? And so literally just because that was announced, I stayed in school, and I was like, I'm gonna come back to school. And I tried even harder. I was like, I'm gonna go become a doctor and all this stuff. And then after that, like I just gave it my all at school. And
damn, good for you, Irvin. Good for you.
Bro, what a fucking story, man.
Story. Damn, I got the chills low key.
A month later, that's crazy, bro. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are your parents like? How are they feeling about this whole, you know, you being UCLA now and the position you're in now?
Man, I mean, they're proud, and to be honest, it took them a while to understand what this meant. You know, like even after I graduated high school, they were already thinking I'm in med school, but it's like a long way.
Damn.
You know.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And they really like they relied on me and my brother a lot to like help them out with work and all that stuff. And they don't speak English, so you know, they really relied on us. So there was a lot of, at first, like a lot of tension where I was like, I need to do my homework or I need to do school, and they would be like, no, like come work, come help us out, like all this stuff. And so that was really hard. And I know a lot of people out there probably go through that too. But after some time, then eventually they started to realize, oh, you know what, like Irvin really wants this, and he's actually good at it. Like he can actually get good grades, and as started getting awards, all those things, accepted to schools, then they were like
full scholarships.
Yeah, exactly. And now they're like, damn, like I guess this is a huge deal. Especially when we were like on Univision and Telemundo stuff, like I feel like that's the point.
Solidified it. That's all you need, bro.
That's the point where they're like, oh shit, it's chingon este way, like, you know, like it was
right, moms.
I think one of my dreams is to be on Univision or like on Primer Impacto or something, so my mom can see.
That's solidified.
That's crazy, bro. That's incredible. Good for you guys, man. And then you being from South Central, like, obviously, I'm assuming that you got really good grades too, because I know both of you go to UCLA.
And both of you guys are on scholarship, right?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. I know it's a blessing, honestly. Thankfully for the hard work we've put in, but also all the sacrifices and all the hard work our families has made as well. Because definitely wouldn't be here without their support. Yeah. And but yeah, I mean, growing up in South Central and stuff, you know, it has its own things as well. 100%. I'm proud and I will forever represent coming from South Central, and I think that I mean, growing up there like made me who I am now.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, definitely it's fair share of obstacles and challenges. But I was always in the school, like I was always, like you mentioned, like, you know, I did get good grades. I was always like I wanted to be a smartphone.
Oh shit!
Studious fool.
You know, and
Studious
as fool.
You see the glasses, my boy?
Yeah, exactly. The spectacles.
You see the spectacles, my boy? Damn.
Is that what they're called?
This is a big word episode, my boy.
But yeah, I mean, I think for me, I had, I mean, nothing crazy like getting expelled, but I had a turnaround story kind of thing where I was also kind of acting up in school, like getting in fights and stuff myself.
Body shots.
Body shots in the classroom, like fighting inside, literally in the classroom and stuff. And
damn,
like they called my mama once, you know, like to come, like, hey, your son's acting up. You need to sit in the classroom with him, like, you know, and stuff. And at some point, my mom was literally going to the class to sit in class with me.
No way. Make sure you were behaving.
Exactly. She's sitting in the back and shit. And
damn,
that's how bad it kind of got.
Wow,
yeah, literally. And while we were having these meetings, like I'd always see my mom like hella sad, obviously, like, and she'd be like crying and shit. And then I was like, that shit broke me apart. I was like, yo, like I'd never want to see my mama cry again because of me. Like, and after that, I was like, you know what, like F this. I don't know what in me told me, like as a little dude, like, nah, bro, like F this, like take this serious, like just make my mama proud. I was like, I just want to make my mama proud. I know she works hard for me and my little brothers, like, and nah, that's it. And after that moment, I was like, nah, that's it, bro. I'm taking this school thing serious. I'm getting good grades. If that's just like making my mama proud, that's what it's gonna be for. And
it takes a lot for an individual, like especially at that age, to kind of flip the switch.
Yes, right? Yeah, and to really take charge and head in that direction.
Yeah, because
that's another thing.
You basically told yourself, let me be a man.
Yeah.
Like early. And that's the thing. Like that's really hard to do when you're 17, 18 years old.
Yeah, for sure.
Like super. You don't even think about that, you know? Because there's times where you're like, okay, I'm getting in trouble, you know, I get bad grades. I gotta send my report card to my parents so they can sign it, you know, be that kind of kid. And I know about that kind of kid because that's me.
Yeah.
And but to tell yourself like, all right, I'm done with that, that takes a lot of power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure, I agree. And sometimes I do wonder and think about that sometimes, like, damn, like I wonder what it was, what in me at that age.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I'm happy for it,
It's a
you know,
calling,
of course.
bro.
Like,
You're destined for more, man.
That moment in your life is why you're at where you're at right now.
Literally, exactly.
Isn't that magical?
Super. And that's why I'm like,
That's incredible. And both of you had that in you. And both of you have crazy ass stories. That's insane.
What was the interaction when you guys like first met? Like they're like, "What's up, fool? What's up?"
I went up to this fool.
I'm a full medicine.
I went up to
Perfect. Say that one more time for the camera.
He was waiting to tell you guys that for like a month already.
Oh, that's funny. That's kind of how it happened, though, Josh. How you know?
No way. I was there, G.
I was there, G.
In the bushes. In the back.
Yeah, no. We were kicking it. As it was a school event.
Yeah.
Well, there's a story behind that. Let's backtrack a bit. So pretty much in our med school, like it's like we're in our class. There's like 175 people roughly.
Wow, that's like not a lot, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's for a med school class size. It's like a little bit in the upper limit.
Oh, okay.
But for us, it's like 175 in the class, and then Latinos for our class. I mean, that's also that our school is also like an outlier in terms of like the diversity.
Yeah, UCLA, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, super.
I think that the idea is like matching kind of like the population that we're in LA, which is super diverse, right? But some med schools out there
they don't think
really,
like that.
Yeah, exactly, and they don't even have like a lot of Latinos like that. And we've realized that through our platform, like, yo, like, damn, that's crazy. You guys have Latinos out there. Like, it's just me, or it's just me and some other person in the school.
Wow.
You know,
and even other ethnicities, right? Like, I'm sure they have the same kind of feeling.
Yeah. So, but in our class, 175, and then roughly maybe like. What, like maybe like 25 Latinos?
Like 25 Latinos.
25 Latinos.
In your whole class?
Yeah. In our class, yeah.
But that's actually really good.
And that's like a lot. That's considered like a lot.
Yeah, usually it's like,
because it's UCLA.
It's usually like 3 or 5.
Wow.
Or even less.
Shout out to UCLA for that then.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They created medicine kind of. But all right, so one day I was just getting to class in the morning, parked in the parking lot. There's like this parking lot that's kind of like maybe half a mile to a mile away from our building. And then I'm just minding my business, and then I'm having my earphones on, and then I just hear like vroom, 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 like in the parking lot and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Someone got a V8 out here? What's going on? Like,
and then you pull up in a Hellcat.
And I'm walking, and then I look and I see like some dude in a 5.0 Mustang with
the 5.0
with his hat backwards and stuff, you know.
Yeah, sick
and
ass
then
food.
just literally, I'm like, what the fuck, like, damn, this fool
got the 5.0.
Yeah, like that's a sick ass fool right there. Like that's what's up. And then just this fool steps on it, like,
at UCLA.
In the parking
Damn,
lot,
he didn't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Fuck.
So he bumping corridos and shit. And I'm like, yo. And then I'm like, oh, what the fuck? That's what's up. Like, like, we didn't know each other at all, but in me, I was rooting for him.
Bro, that's sick, bro.
Damn, that's what's up. Like, I fuck with that, because you don't see that
absolutely
at all.
not,
Like, you don't. Like, that thing it caught me so off guard. I was like, bro, all my years.
You're like, shit, am I back in the hood? What's going on?
A part of me was happy when that happened, because I'm like, damn, like, I relate, like, I don't know. Going to see son all these years, like I never had that experience, and then out of nowhere, like, anyways, walking to class, and then I'm just sitting there, whatever, and then I look at the door, and this fool walks in the class, literally with the hat back,
the 5.0 fool.
I'm like the 5.0 fool, and I'm like, what the was that him? Because I didn't really see his face that good, and I was like, I think that's him though. I think that was that fool in the 5.0, whatever, and then. Maybe that day, a couple of days later, there was like a first generation event at our school. Everyone who's like first generation, that's like what the event was made for. And then like I was there, I pulled up, and he was there, and then I seen him again. We hadn't interacted yet at that point. This was maybe like 2-3 weeks in the school. So I'm like, bro, I think that was him. Like, I'm about to walk up to this fool right now. And then
Bang on him.
I'm just like, yeah, like, hey, what's up with this fool? Like, cause like I don't know, like like there's like a certain like swag.
Yeah,
you kind of
demeanor, bro. You feel it like an energy.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
You felt like he was one of you.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you're in med school, and I would dress like that too, and nobody else would. You know what I mean? It was just different. Like it was. So then I just walked up to. I thought he was from LA at first, just because I felt like he had that style and stuff. And so I walked up to him, and I'm like, hey, bro, by any chance, like you got a Mustang? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, shit, no way. I seen you. Boom. And that kicked off the whole conversation.
Wow.
That was it. Yeah.
Damn.
What song were you bumping when you pulled up? Vivo con tres animales.
To be honest, I don't remember.
Imagine in UCLA. Vivo con tres. That'd be so
hard, bro.
Hey, that's a TikTok.
Hey, you guys gotta recreate the moment you guys met.
Oh my
like that
God.
story would be so sick, bro.
We'll film it for you guys.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd
All
be
mic'd
super
up,
dope, bro.
Backwards hat, all that shit.
You still got the 5.0?
Yeah, I do.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, but it's crazy because, like he was saying, like the higher you go up in your education, the less diversity.
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Like,
really?
way less.
Yeah.
And so even though it might not seem like a big deal, like you go to the gym or whatever, and you see like hella foods there or whatever, or hella people with their hats backwards or whatever. But when you're in this space and you see that, it's like, what
Rare.
the heck? It's just like, what?
Yeah.
You know?
Bro, so you guys are in med school, right? Like
Yeah.
people are dropping out like left and right. Do you guys see that? Is it like that kind of culture of it, or are people like sticking through it all the way out?
In med school is different because it's kind of like once you're in, you're in.
Gotcha.
You know, and it's the hardest thing is getting there. Like,
Got it.
Like like most people, like the majority of people do not get to med school. Like it's super, super hard to get in.
Wow.
But once you're in, they literally told us on their first day of class, they're like, the only reason why you're not going to become a doctor is if you choose this is not what you want to do.
Got it. Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool. So what are the stages of it? So it's like obviously you go through your bachelor's, right? And then is there something in between that?
Usually people take something called a gap year, or gap years, or they
Okay.
call them enrichment years.
You okay, Sebas?
I know.
We need, we're both
You good?
No, I was
Hey, can we
certified-
prescribe him something, dude? Can we get him some fucking?
Compression.
I was coughing right now, and I was like, you know when you like swallow your own spit, y se va para el otro hoyo?
Yeah.
And then you like really cough. I was like, stop doing that right now. We're live.
Bro, I have a question because you mentioned CPR. I heard, I don't know if this is true. You can debunk this. I heard when they're doing CPR, they do it off the beat of Staying Alive.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good rhythm to have.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Yeah.
You know what? I think they also
Sign me up for med school. Where do I sign up?
They're ready.
I wonder if you can do this one. Vivo con tres animales.
I think they recently said that a
dude.
Bad Bunny song works for it.
Oh,
too,
no
right?
way.
Is it Titi me preguntó?
So there's certain cadence.
Oh,
That
damn.
seems a little faster.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to Google this, but there's a Bad Bunny song
That's-
that they're like,
that's
hey,
dope.
that one works too.
Yeah.
But then somebody like turning up, like
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah.
there's a serious situation, and you're like, I mean, that could be saving someone's life, though.
100%,
So
yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
When it comes to somebody getting into medical school, what's like the process, right? Like somebody could get, like you can start, obviously graduate high school. Got to be a high school graduate, right? You can go get your AA like at a community college.
With GED too.
Wow.
Someone can go back, get their GED. So someone out there
Like drops out of high school.
exactly drops out, you want to get your GED, bro, you can still be a doctor.
Bro, that's cool.
Wow.
Okay, so GED.
Yeah.
Then you get your AA.
Right.
Then you get your BA.
Yep.
Then you go through your what was the word you said?
We have these things called gap years that most people take.
Like okay.
So basically, during that time, you kind of you work on your application or you make yourself more competitive. So like a lot of people do like research or like volunteer work or work somewhere that makes their application look better, and then you apply to medical school, and then the medical school process is like the application process is like a whole year pretty much. Like
Wow.
yeah.
So
Right?
during that time is what you're doing. That's what you're doing. That right? Like you're kind of making yourself more like competitive.
Yeah. Also, there's a big exam you have
That's
to take called the MCAT.
hardest exam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
Most
like
of the
the
people
bar,
take
right?
for
doctors?
like the LSAT,
Like the
for,
LSAT
for,
for
for law school.
It's like the
Damn.
exam you take to get into medical school. And
It's
then,
a hard ass exam.
Is there like one question in there that's like extremely easy that you're like, oh, okay, they're just
I mean, if it's find a element on the periodic table, and I don't know if
you wouldn't get that.
that's too easy, huh?
Yeah. No, it's a,
like if you presented me that test right, I dropped out of college, right? If you presented me that test right now, do you think I can get one right without trying to guess? Like, do you think there's one question in there that I might be able to get right?
Well, it's multiple choice, so
Okay, then
you do got a shot. You will get something.
So it's like it's multiple sections. It's
reading too. There's a reading section.
Cars. Yeah, it's
really?
like critical analysis and
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Wow.
And
Been there, done that.
My question to you guys is, you guys learned throughout doing the process, right? Or did you guys already know what was coming when you signed up, right? Because like you learn by being like, right? Like you're like, oh, there's a gap year, there's this, there's that. You didn't know that when you dived in, right?
Nah, bro, that's a great question.
Yeah, because a lot of people that would be so helpful for people that wanted to, that are wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Because they don't tell you like, oh, this is what you're gonna have to do,
Right.
in order to be here, right?
Yeah.
So it's awesome to have you guys already kind of go through it.
Yeah.
And I find that very interesting that you guys kind of just figured it out.
What's the exam called that you guys have to do?
MCAT.
It's called the MCAT.
Yeah.
MCAT. MCAT.
Damn.
I have a question, and this is not related, but do you guys have girls or anything like that?
I'm dating. Yeah.
You're dating?
Man, look at him blushing. Gee, you fucking blushing hard.
What about you?
That's my baby.
I have a girl too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you guys like say big words like SL7 cat or whatever you guys
to
said
like
right now?
impress them?
Yeah, to
hell
impress them?
yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I knew it. That'll be me too.
I knew it.
That'll be me too.
Baby, why don't you want to go out with me? Because tomorrow I got the L7 dash cat.
Yeah. We send it the brain.
Baby, what's that? Baby,
Let me explain it to you.
you gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My girl's actually in med school.
No way.
So
She's also a smart fool.
Does
She's
she-
hella smart.
Does she go to UCLA?
She goes to UCSF.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's San
Did you guys
Francisco.
meet in med school?
Yeah. We met.
Bro, that's
we
hot.
met out here in LA.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So she knows how it is, and she's fucking smart as hell. Like
Honestly, I would. Never mind.
Nah, say it, bro. Now you gotta say it.
Have you ever featured her in one of your guys' videos?
yeah, actually recently, right? We did the Women's Day thing. Yeah.
I was gonna say I wouldn't date a med student, bro. But that's just how.
No, I get you. I can
hard
understand
it
that.
is.
Yeah.
No. I meant like me.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
you
yeah.
as
It's
in
like a
you
per- it's
dating
like a
your
personal
girl,
choice. Yeah,
but
yeah,
me
yeah.
is like me dating myself.
Yeah.
Bro, I would hate me.
I would
Yeah.
not date myself.
That's what I meant more of.
Yeah.
Not like.
So hard to get.
Yeah. No, it's just
That's
Wow, that's cool, man.
What does your girl do?
Yeah, what does your girl do? Or who would you want to date? Or obviously you're
just
dating somebody, but
work. Not in med school,
yeah.
but in the medical field.
In the medical field. Okay. Is she in the medical field?
Yes.
Oh, dope.
Did you guys meet both your girls in the medical field? Because I know you did, but you
No.
too?
No.
Where'd you meet your girl?
School.
Political answer.
Political. I like it. You're media trained. Okay, I'm gonna skip through it because you did a good
So-
job. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, I'm happy for her.
Are you guys coming?
I feel like it's like newer with you, right? Like you're just kind of, you guys just started dating?
No, I mean no, but
Okay.
you know, I think everybody goes through stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I think I think like I was saying, I think just dating someone in med school, I think I don't know, man, because we do work hard a lot, and we have like hella stuff going on all the time
Every day.
and especially I feel like starting med school, it's like super hard. Like we're studying a lot, you know, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's all bad, because honestly, like we got to put in that work. I want to be the best doctor I can be for mi gente in the future.
Come on, bro.
You know, but I think that's where it is. You know, it comes with
The work, the
work
discipline.
and a lot, and honestly, like our careers, like we take them very seriously.
Yeah.
And it does take a lot of time away from other things.
I mean, this is priority, right? And sometimes it kind of hurts to admit that to your partner, right? But like, this is first. Would you agree? Or
I would agree.
yeah, and at least where you're at right now, trying to get to that point.
Yeah.
So
And that's probably his girl because she respects that and she knows that she would agree with him.
But that's where it can get challenging. Is that what you're alluding to?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, and one way to maybe think about this is like, there's been times in med school where I literally didn't have time to eat, like for a whole day.
Damn.
And where I'm running off like 3 hours of sleep or something. So imagine like you are so busy to the point where you haven't been able to prioritize
yourself.
your own health, like eating, which is like a necessity. Like imagine
I
how
would
much.
say so. Yeah.
Imagine like there's just not much to give sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really really hard. So for my girl, I really appreciate that she's been through there with me through like these really really hard times.
Shout out her. Shout out her. That's awesome.
That's crazy.
That's
but
crazy.
It's not something that everyone's down to do. You know, like people want you to be available to go on a date.
100%.
Like, you know, give them time. Like, man, like, it sucks, but sometimes you just can't do that. Like,
I have a question, and this might sound dumb to you guys maybe, but I'm sure you guys would understand. But for me, and maybe half of the people viewing, what is med school?
No, that's a great question.
No, like, bro, if you tell me like, oh, I go to med school, I don't know what you're talking about.
Question,
I just think that you go to school to be a doctor. But like, what is med school? Are you going to classes like a regular college student, or like, is it just kind of like one class? What is med school?
That's a great question, bro. And this,
do you know what med school is?
To an extent, I know that, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just kind of guessing here, but I know that when you're a doctor, that's a very like broad thing to say, right? Like there's different tiers, not tiers, but there's different categories of doctor. Like I'm assuming you guys are studying different types of doctors, right?
Yeah.
Right. Is that yes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're studying like to be an optometrist?
I was.
Oh, okay.
I changed my mind now. I'm studying for psychiatry now.
Oh, that's dope, bro. That's so cool.
That's
and you want to do like more
emergency.
I was gonna say that, but I wasn't sure if that was correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you guys.
So like obviously your guys' like classes are completely different.
Not really. Wow. So yeah, that's a great question, Sebas, because we were just actually at an event this past weekend in Bakersfield College, and shout out to everybody who attended that. There's a lot of people interested in the health sciences and STEM fields, and people that come from similar stories like us, you know, and up there. But I was telling a story like this when I said I was going to be a pre-med. That's what you call yourself when you're in the route to like apply to medical school, a pre-med in undergrad.
Yeah.
I literally didn't even know what that meant. I was just calling myself that because it sounded cool to say I'm gonna be a doctor.
Yeah, I'm a pre-med.
I'm a pre-med. Oh, look at me. And
that's sick.
But I truly didn't know what med school was, and I had never met a medical student, and I didn't know what the school was called to become a doctor, med school. And when I realized that, you know, through a conversation I had with other pre-meds, like, oh, what are you doing to work on your medical school application? It was like, it caught me off guard. I was like,
you're like doing something. What do you mean?
Yeah, like research. The question was like, oh, what kind of research are you doing? Research, like, and then we were talking about this. We were like, what comes up to my mind is like Albert Einstein, like Dexter's laboratory type, you know. And we were like, I was caught off guard, and honestly, I was so embarrassed by that conversation because I didn't know how to answer it. But then after that, you know, it kind of told me like, all right, let's figure this out. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll be fine little by little. Started like Googling, you know, how to do research as a pre-med. What is medical school? What does it take? You know, and I started slowly figuring it out on my own, trying to put the pieces together. Yeah. On what I should be doing, who I should ask for questions, who I should.
So they don't give you guidance on this? Like, there's nobody like a counselor that's like, hey, you should be like.
There is, but this counselor also probably works really hard because they see like every single pre-med in the university, and they probably see countless of people talking about, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a dentist, I want to be a pharmacist, and you know, they don't have the time and probably
to really explain it.
And so
about that, bro, like I've seen a counselor like once in high school, and they told me that I should focus on getting a job instead of going to school.
You're lying.
I swear to God, because I told them like I didn't have papers, and I'm like, so how do I do this? And they're like, oh, like honestly, like college isn't for you. Like you should think about how to work legally. And then 2, when I got to college, I told them like I'm a pre-med. And then this fool, my counselor, tried to get me into Herbalife.
What?
Yeah, it was hella weird. And then another time, it was like when I was finally like, I kind of figured it out on my own, doing like you did, you know, Googling it, like trying to figure it out like on our own.
That's crazy.
And I was like in my last year of college, and I was like, hey, like I just want to make sure I'm on track. And so I went up to a counselor, and then she told me, yo, like, you know what? Every year I have 100 Latinos come to me and tell me I want to be a doctor. And she said, I don't take any of them serious because realistically, maybe only 5 of them will like have what it takes to even apply to school.
Damn.
And so, you know, that's really, I'm just saying that because like, you know, for you guys out there, like, man, like, you know, we got to believe in ourselves. Like, you know, it can be done. Like
almost be like your own counselor.
in a way, which kind of sucks, you know, it puts a lot of pressure on like our people and stuff. But like, bro, like,
but yeah, that's why we're here though. That's why we created Foods and Medicine, because like we wanted to see someone like us. Like it would have meant, like for example, if it was us little fools in college and high school, whatever, and we would have seen fools like us in medical school, on social media, whatever, came across a video and said, "Oh, these fools are studying to be doctors." It just makes that almost seem like it's possible.
100%.
Like it's a thing you can do. It's
That's what makes me feel like I can be a doctor.
Yeah, you absolutely can, Josh. You absolutely can.
You heard that?
You know, but we wanted to make this
Dr.
attainable. We wanted to make this so that if a little fool growing up wherever, South Central or in Washington, wherever, says I want to be a doctor, now it doesn't sound like
crazy.
Oh yeah, no,
impossible,
man, impossible.
Yeah.
Now we want to be like, nah, we're here in these spaces.
That's
and
amazing.
You can do it. You
That's
know, like,
amazing.
because if you think about it, there's the majority of people who are doctors, like, come from families of education, wealth, and doctors.
100%.
A lot of them are like, you know, they have generations of doctors. So if a little kid in that family says, "I want to be a doctor," it's not crazy.
No, at all.
Right? It's like it's an expectation.
Well, if any one of us said it when we were little, it's like, oh,
bro, like you're a weirdo. Like, you know what I mean?
What do
like,
you?
Or not only that, you
keep dreaming.
Yeah,
keep dreaming.
or like you're reaching for the stars, right?
Yeah.
Hence my question of what is med school. But if you ask somebody else,
what the fuck is med school?
but if you ask somebody else, you know, that's familiar with med school, they probably already grew up knowing what it was.
yeah.
And that is so fucking amazing that you guys are being the trailblazers to us Hispanics, and to letting people know what the fuck is med school, to let people know, because now, like, you might not think about it like this, which maybe you do, but because of you guys, just you two, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, because of you guys, just you two, you are allowing thousands of other Latinos to be doctors, and that's because of you guys, you know?
So what is med school?
Thank you.
Yeah. I still don't know.
In conclusion?
No, but isn't that insane?
No,
Just
that's
because
wild,
of you
Thank
two.
you.
Just
No,
because
that's
of you
crazy.
two. And it, you know, we normally as humans, we always talk about this. We have imposter syndrome where we don't really give ourselves credit.
Yeah.
But because of just you individuals that are sitting in front of me.
Does that create any kind of pressure to you guys? Because obviously you guys have built this brand around you guys. There's a lot of eyes on you. There's a lot of people rooting for you guys, including us. Like, has that put any pressure on you guys to, like, I don't know, like, you gotta go all the way?
I think a little bit. I mean, I think some of it comes from like we're super proud of our culture, and in this space, there's not a lot of our culture, you know, and for us, like, when we started this whole thing, we told ourselves we wanted to keep it organic, because why we're doing this is for people like us, right? People that will relate, people that know what food means, or they use the word food, whatever. It's funny, and that's how it started for us. But I think there is a pressure of like this whole balance between like, all right, you know, we're definitely professionals and we take our career and craft seriously 100% to the utmost, like, you know. But then again, it's like we want to make sure that people out there feel comfortable, can know that we can be ourselves and be comfortable in these spaces as well.
Yeah.
And honestly, when we started this, there was that pressure of like, okay, you know, are we gonna put a video up with a corrido on it? Are we gonna put a Spanish song? Because you don't see that in these spaces. Like when people,
And that might hinder your credibility.
exactly, like and we don't know what people are gonna think about us. We're essentially putting ourselves out there for everyone in the medical field to be like, look at these guys, man, like what are they trying, you know? And honestly, like that, it was, to answer your question, like there was a part of like some pressure in that to make sure like, all right, we're proud of our culture still, but we're still about our business. We're still gonna put in the work in our classes, and we're still gonna you know, do what we got to do. And I guess in that aspect, there's some of that.
Yeah.
That's incredible, man. It's literally incredible. I just look at it as like, that's all we need is to look at people who are just like us that can do it. Because we always, like us growing up, you know, we be real. We grew up different. Hispanos, a lot of people who are minorities, we grow up different than the regular American, right?
Yeah.
We need people like them to back us up, to show us, hey, it's hard, but it ain't that hard.
And then also create that relatability.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Like
that's
I'm
what
one I'm
of
y'all. Like I'm not, even though I'm in med school, you know what I mean? Like I'm still me.
Yeah,
you know?
it's incredible.
And that creates that personal
it's
connection.
absolutely incredible what you guys are doing, and not only just doing it, but showing it.
Yeah.
You guys are also hilarious too. Like you guys are really funny, and that's what works too. To you guys' benefit. Yeah.
Like you guys might not have thought about this, but you guys are the pioneers of our culture to become people in the medical space. It's an actual incredible thing. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. It's honestly incredible. You guys being so young, smart, super attractive.
It's very attractive.
They were just trying to be like y'all, man.
Bro, you guys are doing an incredible thing. Yeah, you guys might live your life like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm creating content. It's bigger than that. You guys are doing something bigger than what you guys think are doing.
And I love
it's incredible.
Your mission as far as creating content. You guys didn't go into this to be influencers. You guys went to it to inspire people.
Yeah.
And it's working. It's crazy, bro.
It's
crazy,
incredible.
It translated, man.
Man, it was crazy because this last weekend we were out in Bakersfield, and I just remember, I don't know if you remember these, but there was these little Edgars, bro. Little Edgars, like middle schoolers. No, bro, we had as far as elementary school, huh? Little kids come up to us, and they're just like these little Edgars, and we're like, damn, they came up to say what's up to us, to get a picture with us.
Yeah, bro, you guys are cool. I want to be a doctor and I want to be a PA.
No way.
Kind of shy, you know about it? When you're in middle school, whatever, you're
it's hard to tell somebody that.
Yeah, but they were literally coming up to us and telling us in an awkward way, but they were doing it, and that man, it made me feel so damn happy.
My heart, bro. My heart, that's literally why we started this. Yeah. And when we started it, we were like, maybe there'll be a person out there who feels touched by our shit, feels inspired, and actually ends up becoming a doctor because of us.
Yeah.
We were just maybe there's going to be one, and that's going to mean
that's literally why we did it. I was like, yeah, bro, you're right. I inspired one person from South Central and one person from Shelton, Washington. That's our goal.
And then,
bro, even if it is just one.
Exactly. And
that's amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Exactly. But it's not. It's going to be thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands. And all just because you guys believe in yourselves. Yeah. Not only down ass fools, but you guys are, you guys believe in yourselves 100%. And that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm honestly super proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Super proud of you guys. I look up to you guys because it doesn't matter if you're a doctor or not. I look up to you guys because you guys had the full potential to believe in yourselves and fuck everybody. I'm gonna do me. You know what I mean? And you guys did. That's insane. You guys talk about how hard this is, how hard that is, but you guys did it. How hard this fucking test is, but they did it.
Yes, and that leads me to my point where you guys, we kind of dove into you guys videos and stuff like that. And you guys are vulnerable about what it takes to be in the position that you guys are in as well. So you guys aren't just creating content to be funny and fun and stuff like that, but showing the heart and the what it takes, the discipline of it all. You had a video too where you kind of talked about having anxiety through all of this stuff as well, right? Or it was along those lines of
maybe, yeah. I'm sure I've talked about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we experienced a lot of things, and really that was always one of my goals is to kind of open up and be more vulnerable because really if we keep it superficial, we really don't actually. I think the impact is greater if we actually expose ourselves in a way that that people can relate, topics that people don't really talk about, right? Oh shoot, I just had a mental breakdown or whatever. It's okay if you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The real thing is we all on social media, right? It's easy to portray this amazing life and this everything's perfect and all. Exactly. And for us, we were yes, that happens, but we also all, no matter what you're in, go through hard times, and it can get tough at times.
Yeah.
And we were we go through that, more often than not, and we want to be real with people too. This happens too, but you know what, y'all? It's all right. You got this. We believe in you, and we believe in ourselves, and we got this together, and we wanted to show that aspect too.
Yeah. I have a question. Do you guys do social media together? You guys go to school together? You guys known each other for a while. You guys text back and forth, I don't know if you guys are best friends. You guys seem like best friends, but it's amazing to see a dynamic duo like yourself because I can relate. Because this guy to your left, that's my dynamic duo.
Guilty. Yeah.
And I've told him everything that I felt about him, right? Alexis, what's one thing that you want to tell Irving that you absolutely love about him?
Or admire.
And Irving, what is something that you want to tell Alexis straight to his face, that's something that you admire about him, that you look up to him about, something that why you love him?
Yeah. No, yeah, man.
We can go with Alexis first.
But not like, yeah, honestly, like, I've told this fool before, like I do love this fool, man, because at the end of the day, like, we have built this, whatever we've built together. And at the end of the day, like, we've both gone through this whole journey of applying to med school, and we're in the situation now. And despite all the close friends I have who all I love as well, I don't think anybody's gonna understand me as much as he is, because we've been in this same journey, gone through these same challenges and stuff. And end of the day, like, I'm just happy that despite being undocumented, like having the whole DACA thing, like, I'm happy that you stuck through this, and we're here now, because, man, I can't imagine what those challenges are like, and thankfully my parents immigrated from Mexico here, and I was born here, but you had a different set of challenges being undocumented, having DACA and stuff.
100%.
And I don't understand that, because I didn't have that challenge, but I'm just happy that, whatever it was, you kept going and shit, like, you're here on a full ride scholarship to medical school.
Come on, bro.
Love that, bro. Thank you for sharing that. What about you, Irving?
Yeah, I mean, I'm inspired by this fool every day, to be honest. Like, and one of the reasons why I started, or why we started Foods and Medicine, was literally because this guy was here doing it with me. Because otherwise, I don't know if I could have done it, to be honest. Like, I was too shy, like, too scared of, like, putting myself out there like that. And the fact that he was like, yo, let's do it together, like, that honestly made it so much easier. But no, this fool inspires me every day. Like, even, growing up in the community he does, I mean, you don't even have to say anything, like South Central, like, I grew up watching movies about that. Like, bro, like, if I grew up there, I don't know if I'd be here, to be honest. Like, I was, influenced too,
It's true.
Like, if I was placed in that environment, yeah, like where I grew up, yeah, like, it wasn't the nicest community, anything like that, whatever. But, I had my own privileges, and we all have our own privileges. And, if I had that influence, I don't know if I'd be here. And so, honestly, it inspires me a lot that this fool went through all that shit and
made it out.
He's here now, and, sharing his story and everything. And honestly, med school wouldn't be the same without this fool, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I would like
Love
it.
that.
Yeah, like, it's...
Damn.
I'd honestly feel hell out of place, to be honest.
Damn.
Like, I would feel hell out of place if this fool wasn't here doing this shit with me.
Meant to
Like,
be.
a lot of the shit that we talk about, like, I don't talk about with any other classmates,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meant to be.
I just bring love to him because I trust him and everything.
Yeah. The only reason why I brought that up, because I look at both of you guys and it reminds me of me and Josh. Obviously not professionality wise
At all.
what are you talking about?
Yeah, but I see it,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
thank you for sharing that. We're gonna go on a quick break. We really appreciate you sharing that, honestly. Like, when he said, like, I wouldn't do medical school without you, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry, Irving. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Foods and Medicine right
They
here.
in the building,
It's an
everybody.
amazing episode. It's probably one of my favorite episodes because these guys are the shit.
Yes, sir.
And obviously on the link down below, you guys are gonna see where you guys can find them on Instagram if you haven't followed them now, but I know you're already in love with them.
Come on, man.
Josh Leva, do you mind if we go on a quick break?
Hey.
Number
as
one
long as-
Latino podcast in the world.
Yes.
Right.
I never said it. We'll be
Yes.
right back.
Body's practiced before.
You kind of have options.
Residency?
Yeah,
But it's under someone else's residency, where we're still
Gotcha.
training in the specialty we chose.
Yeah. Gotcha. Bro, so you changed your, I don't want to say major because it's not a major. You changed the direction of, like, the doctor. What's the terminology for that?
Specialty?
Huh?
specialty.
Yeah,
Change your
like how I
specialty?
switched like from my ophthalmology interest.
So you
to-
can just do that
pretty much
mid school.
It's wild, bro.
Or,
Like in med school, it's a pretty fucking big decision you got to make because it's essentially the specialty you're gonna do for the rest of your life. So like, a lot of us, it's like a thing in med school. You know, you're exploring all these different fields, and it's endless. We're like, I'm pretty sure there's a specialty out there like you've never heard of,
Damn.
right? Like yeah, pretty much though. Like you just explore it. There's no like specific like you don't commit to any one thing. It's just up to you to like say, all right, I'm gonna do this, and then while you're in med school, you work like in that field, meaning like you'll do research in that field, or you'll do projects with doctors in that field, so you can build up your resume, so that when it comes up time to apply for residency in that specialty. You can say, oh, well, you know, you can look like a good candidate. You know, I've done this in emergency medicine, or I've done this in psychiatry, or I've done this in neurosurgery, or I've done this in cardiothoracic surgery, and I've done this in, you know, ENT, whatever the case may be. Yeah.
So you said psychiatry is that's the direction you're going in with the doctor.
Correct.
So what does that look like? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you want to do in that field? And then also, do you take nootropics?
Bro, we're recording?
Oh, I hope so, because I'm giving gold right here, baby.
Who pressed the record button?
I think you did, PC.
Oh, shit, we're on. Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right, so psychiatry. So pretty much for me, I think so. There's always this big question they have you like ask yourself when you're in med school: surgery or no surgery?
Oh, okay. I like that.
And I think
that's a solid question, to
right?
ask.
Yeah, it's a solid question to ask. I think that you got to figure out whether you like being in the operating room.
I'm gonna go yes, no.
Well, I thought at first yes, and I've realized no.
Got it.
So
yes still?
I like the operating room, but I don't like I wouldn't. It's just the hours are crazy.
So you know as well?
No, for surgery,
Oh, shit.
no.
But it doesn't like, okay, never mind. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off. 'Cause
Emergency medicine is a good. You do a lot of shit.
It's a good balance.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a good
do a lot of
balance.
procedures. So like, someone comes in with like a machete across their face, like you're the one that
Jesus,
it's gonna help
sutures
them
out and stuff.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like working with my hands.
Damn,
You
bro.
see a lot of crazy stuff in there.
I already know that my answer would be no. Hell no.
I would like to do
You
it.
said blood? Hell no. I'm a crip, you know?
Chill. We're professional.
Oh, my bad, G.
So first I figured out, you know, I don't love the OR. I don't like being in the OR as much as I thought I did. And then I was like, so you know what? I just got to be honest with myself. I don't think I want to do a surgical specialty. Because ophthalmology, you operate on the eyes, so you're still
crazy.
So
That's
you're
so
still
sick.
in the it's sick, and that's why it was hard for me to let go of it.
Yeah.
But then I realized that in terms of mental health, and especially in the Latino communities and in the hood, there's such a huge stigma behind it, and I think that there's a lot of work to be done in that field. And in psychiatry, it's cool though. You could subspecialize too to work with like child, adolescent psychiatry, work with kids. There's kids going through like getting into trouble, going through like the juvenile hall system and stuff like that. There's addiction psychiatry, so people that are addicted to certain substances, you can work in a field that you can potentially help them and change their lives
Is the
around.
overall premise of it the mind? Like,
Yeah.
is that
pretty
weird?
much.
I don't know if I'm asking that correctly, but it's a lot of like,
Yeah, no, essentially, yeah, I think you're asking the correct question. I think for psych, it's all the mind. In terms of like, so it's weird. Like different specialties have like different exams, and for psych, the exam is literally like I'm asking you questions,
yeah.
and it's all based on like how
I've
you answered
I've
them.
taken a 250 question psych exam. I got asked to be on a reality like love show, Love Island, and I had to sit there for almost 2 hours answering all these like questions. The questions are insane, bro. Well, for me, they were intense because I was like, it just shows you the spectrum of how people think and like the reason why they're asking these kind of questions.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's wild.
So, I mean, for me, I just realized like I could make an impact in this field. I personally, like, not me personally, but like through my family, like I've had family members addicted to certain substances, and I can see how bad that can affect someone's lives, and not only their lives but their loved ones'
The
lives.
ones around them, yeah.
Exactly. I growing up in South Central and seeing like to be honest, like I had a fucked up childhood. And it took me a while to realize that what I was going through is not normal.
Because at the same time,
Isn't that
I thought
crazy?
it was normal. You thought
Yeah,
it
that's
was normal.
crazy to me, bro.
normal,
Yeah, I can understand that.
And like through conversations I've had with like Irvin too, and I'm like, bro, like this shit is weird, like what I've gone through, you know, and unfortunately it's still, you know, to a certain extent what I'm still going through, you know, but like it's not normal for anyone to go through this, yet alone a medical student, you know, and I feel like there's a lot of kids growing up in any hood and any messed up situation that can probably use a lot of help. And,
of course.
And
you're saying there's a lot of yous back.
A lot of
yous
exactly
in this world, and there is.
There's a lot of us in this world. And
us.
I think that sometimes it just takes that someone that can relate to you, looks like you, whatever that case may be, to make that difference in your life. And I hope to be that for people in the future.
Too late because you are.
Too late, bro.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
And my second question: do you take nootropics?
No.
You don't?
No, I don't actually.
Oh, interesting.
What are nootropics?
It's like mind vitamins. But do you ever? Have you ever?
I have though, and we were actually just talking about this. We actually have if you haven't already, check out the clip. It's on our Instagram. But we went through my backpack.
That's how I got the. That's why I asked because I saw you pulled out lion's mane.
Yeah, I put out lion's mane,
which is like pretty a popular ingredient in nootropics.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I love nootropics.
Okay,
I took some before this podcast. That's why I'm so smart.
Yeah, I have nothing against nootropics, and that's not the reason why I say that. But there was like a stretch of time where I was going through like a rougher time in med school, and bro, we need to focus at all times. We have exams coming up in always, and you know, there was a time where I was like, fuck man, like I need to focus, like I don't know, like, you know, my mind is like let me try out a couple of different supplements. And I'm heavy in I know you are too, heavy into fitness.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro?
Don't flex like that. Don't flex.
You said fitness?
Yeah.
Why you all vascular right now?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, how are you vascular right now?
Huh?
That's like, you got a pump.
Who's vascular?
Sodium.
It really is.
But like, so I also got like really into the gym. A part of it was this food, but like I'm more into like, you know, working out and shit. And then I watch like some people that work out, whatever. Anyways, I came across a video that talked about like mental supplements and stuff.
That's what nootropics are. They're mental supplements. Yeah, it's the one that we took before OT. Remember the little thing?
Oh yeah.
Like it's a brain. It's a brain vitamin. They're called nootropics.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Nootropics.
Thank
you.
I'm one of the fools, bro, in medicine.
I see that.
I'm the third fool.
Yeah, I know.
Doctor.
Dr. B? It's brain food.
It's brain food.
Yeah, exactly. So then, anyways, I just decided to like give it a shot.
Yeah.
I fucking just went to like a vitamin shop or something and just bought a ton of them and just
tried them out.
Kept them in my backpack. Yeah, tried them out different. Like I didn't. What's important about it is people, I think, because I don't want to like say just take it, but I think it's important to promote, like tell people out there, like do their own research, look into them.
Of course.
Go online, you know, look at articles, make sure like people have, you know, if there are scientific articles behind them, like make sure you go ahead and read them. But anyways, I did my own research behind them, how to take them, how I should, you know, and again, I tried different ones. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like some of them helped me and I was like focused. I was able to study for my exams and be like on point and freaking, I killed the exams.
Wow.
So why are you not taking them anymore?
Maybe he doesn't need them. Maybe it was just like kind of like a boost.
I think I don't think it's like, I don't think we need to rely on them. You know, I think that, I think there should be a perfect, but just with anything, there should be a balance, you know, and I don't think there's anything. I mean, damn, this might be controversial, but I personally think that we shouldn't rely on any particular substance.
I think you're 100%.
You're 100% money, bro.
Yeah, I think you're 100% true.
I don't think that's controversial at all, by the way. I think
that's with everything in life.
Yeah, so.
Now, if we're talking about like stuff that you need to be relying on, right?
Right, like food and that's different.
Sure. It's different, yeah.
But yeah, so I tried it. I liked the result, and you know, maybe there might be some time in the future where I try it again. But like Seba said, like I was in a space where I felt like I needed it just because of the time, and then now I feel like I'm in a better space, in a better like mental space, that I don't think I really need them. And yeah, and I've been all right, you know. So like I think it was just more of that.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, no. I appreciate you sharing that.
I can kind of relate to that because I've been taking nootropics probably, I don't know, man, I want to say for a minute now. And I tried to take them pretty much like every podcast. Like I'll just like take one and stuff. And then I'll notice, I forget, because it's not something I take daily, right? Because we do a podcast once a week and stuff like that.
Right.
So there's moments where I just forget. And then I'll notice, I'm like, oh man, I forgot to get my my vitamins or whatever. And then I'm like, well, I don't need it. I'm still me, right? Like I can still produce the same result without them and stuff. So I totally understand what it is. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, of course.
We're at the moment in the podcast where it's going to be the most funnest.
It's called Do or Die, motherfuckers.
Dang, that was pretty cholo of you.
Man, it's a serious
Dang,
fool.
you're faded, fool.
I'm not faded.
You're
right
faded, fool.
I'm not that faded right now, G.
You're faded, fool.
I'm not that faded right now, G.
You guys know back at home who Jessica is. She's an amazing producer who happens to be our friend before everything. She came up with a pop quiz.
Shout out, Jess.
Shit.
Shout out Jess for sure.
But it ain't gonna go like you think.
It ain't gonna go. So we're gonna have a pop quiz right now. I don't know the questions, to be honest, because she didn't really
even know
me,
the answers.
and I don't want to know. I might not know the answers either, like Josh said. But as you can see, and as you know, when the Foods of Medicine came in, when Irvin and Alexis came in, I just told them, sit wherever you want on that couch. Because I didn't want to say like, Alexis, sit right there, Irvin, sit right there.
Can I tell you
I
the
wanted
truth?
them to pick where they want to sit, because that is going to determine the teams.
And here's the thing, I manifested Irvin sitting next to me.
Bullshit.
Swear to God.
Bullshit.
Kept it in here, G. I kept it in here.
Why manifested Alexis sitting next to me?
Well, perfect. Perfect.
So as you guys know,
Let's get this done.
it's Team Sebas and Alexis and Team Josh and Irvin.
The winning team.
We're going to have questions back to back. First, we're going to play rock, paper, scissors on who's going to answer the first questions, because it's going to be a game of eliminatory. Does that make any sense? Eliminatory?
It's a word. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like elimination. So they're going to answer a question. If they get it wrong, we have a chance to fucking get
steal.
it right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
To steal it. Yeah. To steal it.
Let's get it.
So let's do the pop quiz.
They're going to
be
rock, paper,
fun.
scissors first to see who answers first.
Yeah.
Which team
So
answers
the Team
first.
Sebas and Alexis, or Team Irvin and Josh.
You can say it a little louder.
Let's do
next
it.
time, bro.
Let's do it.
All right, it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot, by the way.
All right.
You remember how to play?
No, it's rock,
it's been a
paper,
while.
scissors.
All right,
You remember?
1, 2, 3.
Shoot, there you go.
So, 1, 2, 3, go.
How would you play it? Just
All right,
hypothetically.
right. All right.
1, 2, 3. Wait, hold on, fool.
Hold on, fool.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Rock. No way.
Oh, he threw
Yes, say rock,
scissors.
paper.
Damn, we're not that smart.
All faded.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rock, paper, scissors.
All right,
There
we
he
won.
threw-
There we go. We
It's
go
all
first.
good.
It's all
We
good,
gotta give
fool.
him a
We got him,
chance.
we got him,
Yeah,
we
we gotta give him a
I ain't
chance.
even tripping. Anyway,
it's
so
all
this
good.
is a pop quiz with the podcasters and the doccasters. All right, we ready or
All right,
what?
what's up,
All right,
Jess? What you got for me?
first question.
Come on, man. It's easy. Sebas, why don't you read it, and then the other team will read it.
Are you telling me what to do?
Yeah.
Are you telling me what to do? Because I'll do it. What part of the cell is AKA the powerhouse of the cell?
Damn, that's easy.
That's easy.
Hold on, hold on,
I thought
hold
this was supposed to be
on.
it's our turn.
No, it's their turn.
Because we won.
No, they won, so they get to answer
If
first.
we get it wrong,
it's okay.
you
It's
guys gotta steal
okay.
it.
We got the next one.
But
It's
we got
okay.
the
It's
easy
okay.
one
It's okay.
first. We got the easy one first.
So let me read it again.
Go ahead.
What part of the
Josh.
cell, also known as the powerhouse? No, wait, the powerhouse of a cell. The nucleus, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum,
Yeah.
Golgi asparagus.
Yes.
All right, go.
My boy, go ahead.
By the way, Jess, thank you for this. You're
go
fucking
ahead,
the
bro.
shit.
It's easy. I'll let you have the easy ones, boy. Go
You want me to
ahead.
answer?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So
It's too
the
easy.
power of the powerhouse of a cell is
Powerhouse of
B,
cell, B.
the mitochondria.
Yeah.
Mitochondria.
Mita or Mito?
Mitochondria.
Points off, Jess.
No points off.
All right,
Done.
so that's right.
Come on, man. I thought it was supposed to be
Damn,
difficult,
fool,
Jess.
you're smart, fool.
Come on, man.
Smart ass,
We smart.
Maybe not smarter though. Next question. Hey, 1 point for them. 1 point for them, right?
What's the part of the plant cell that makes it green? A.
Chloroplast.
Chloroplast, B, cell wall, C,
nucleus, D, photosynthesis.
You know this, Sebas?
Yeah.
Okay. What, bro?
Yeah, I do. I'm smart. Is it
You guys can't talk about it.
Oh, we can't?
Uh-uh.
We can.
You're cheating.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
We're gonna go with A.
Sir.
Final answer?
I was doubting myself.
Let's go, man. Hey, come on, my boy.
Hey.
Come on.
So
All right, it's tied
certified.
score. It's a tied score.
Smart.
Come on, man.
Y'all need to fucking chill out. It's a tied
Chloroplast.
I was doubting myself, but
Let's go.
Sebas came through.
Nah, don't doubt yourself with me, bro. I'm smart.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let's go. Next one.
Spencer.
All right, what I'm gonna say or you?
Go ahead.
Josh and Irvin. What do you call the process by which a cell clones itself? A. Diffusion. B. Duplication. C. Osmosis. Or D. Mitosis.
We know this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We know.
All right, so then say it, Josh.
Yeah.
All right, say it, Josh, without looking at Irvin. Say it then.
I mean, I know.
No, stop looking at Irvin.
You know that I know this one, right?
Yeah,
Because you know this one.
Yeah, we both know it's
We
mitosis.
both know this one. We both know that it's mitosis. The D.
Is it
We all know
mitosis?
that.
You
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, and the D stands for D's nuts. So next question. Next question. And the D stands for D's nuts. Next question.
Just know, I know you're losing, but he's winning.
I
Just
knew
know
that it was
Just
D.
know.
That was all Josh, bro.
All right, read me my question, motherfucker.
All right,
read me my question.
What is the strongest bone in the human body? A, heel. B, hip. C, them thighs. Looking thick. D, forehead. In Sebas's case, 5 head. What was the question?
I'm gonna give this one to my boy.
Oh, let's go,
Alexis.
smarty pants.
I mean, if
So you know what? Yeah, we're gonna think about this one a little logically.
Y'all might want to figure it out.
heel.
Bro.
No, you can have a heel fracture, hip. You think so?
bro, I think so, bro. Unless it's, I don't know. It's,
wanna say it's
A or
the-
B, but
Really?
well, fuck the thigh,
I
the
don't know. I feel
forehead.
like it's the forehead because, like, if you wanna.
Oh,
attack
you're
something,
right. You're
you usually
right.
go- you
They
headbutt.
say that they say the skull is the hardest. Yeah. It's up
know?
to you, bro. You choose. You choose. I believe in you, bro. I believe in you,
All
my
right, let's
boy.
go with the forehead.
Forehead. Oh, no.
You were right.
Jess,
You were right.
You should, if it was no, you should have said no, and then we get to steal. Yeah, it's okay. We'll put for next one. Yes, it's okay, cool. Damn, y'all losing. 2-1.
Let's go.
Sucks to suck.
All right, let me read you this one.
Next question.
What is the
I'm sorry.
What is the strongest?
You're joking, right?
Oh, sorry.
You're joking, right?
I'm sorry.
You're faded, fool. The correct answer is the femur and the thigh.
Femur.
Yeah, Sebas had that. I fucked up. My bad, y'all.
No, it's okay. It's okay, bro.
I'll take that out.
Next question for our ops. What animal has the most bones? The snake,
They don't know this.
the fish, the elephant, or the blue whale? Dang, all those animals, they're pretty big, fool.
Yeah, they're bony, fool.
I think I know. You don't know?
Yeah,
I'll let you take it.
Irvin, you thought all the questions were gonna be all in your field, huh?
All right, here we go.
Josh got this though.
Nah.
Hey, the answer is B for blood, fish.
Nah.
Fish. No?
All right.
Is it not?
Nope.
Oh, it's not. So we have a chance to steal.
Yeah. I know you know this, Sebas.
I'm about to say A, the snake. Is it not? No. Irvin.
No, you already said it. You can't take it back.
I'm talking to
We're
my
having a
partner.
discussion.
Okay.
I'm having a discussion.
Team discussion.
Fair.
If he doesn't agree, he can choose, or we can agree.
I agree with you.
The snake? All right, we're going to do A, snake. Hey, it's 2-2, my boy. You're all mad. You're all mad.
Can I tell you something? I'm not surprised you got that answer right because you are a.
Oh.
Because you are
Let's
a.
end this podcast. Hey, it's a snake, my boy. That's my boy Alexis.
Hey, we
What's the next one?
That's my boy Alexis, Texas. All right, go for.
All right. What gas do plants absorb during
That's photosynthesis, you dummy.
Photosynthesis. A, oxygen. B, carbon dioxide. C,
That's
hydrogen.
easy.
D, methane.
Don't get it wrong.
Wait,
Is it our turn?
it's your guys' turn.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because we got it.
Yeah, you got stole.
This is easy.
Handle it, G.
Wait, I thought you
CO2.
knew. Oh, really? Hydrogen?
Carbon dioxide.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. We're just discussing. What do you think, bro?
Let's go.
What do you think, bro?
Because I know the answer. The fact that y'all don't know is kind of stressing me out.
What gas do plants absorb
I read the
during
question.
photosynthesis? No,
this is easy.
you said some other weird shit at the end.
Okay,
You read
so
it
what is
different. You read it.
Photosynthesis. Okay, so it's oxygen, carbon dioxide,
Photosynthesis.
hydrogen.
It's like a photo that you can't develop. Photosynthesis.
What gas? Oxygen is not a gas, huh?
Oxygen is a gas. You
It is a
dumbass.
gas?
All of these are gases.
Thanks, Trevor.
It's a trick question. You ding-a-ling.
Man, I'm a little to you, G. You the
Yeah,
guess.
I think it's carbon dioxide. I thought it was CO2. To be honest.
All right, we're gonna go. Yes, sir. It's 3-2, my boy.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
are you, dumb? Thanks, Jess. Thanks for the question. All right. Well, I'm gonna read it to you, dummy.
Yeah, I already know the answer to this one.
Dummy.
Go ahead.
All right. What's the largest? Oh, this one's easy. What's the largest mammal on Earth? The elephant, the blue whale, the great white shark, or the giraffe?
Yeah, it's a blue whale.
Is it the blue whale?
Final answer.
Final answer? You're right. 3-3.
That was so easy.
Is
It's
it
called being
3-3?
smart.
Man, you guys got an
It's
easy
okay. Our
one.
questions have been more intellectual.
Exactly.
Okay.
People know who the smart ones are. Yes, sir.
All right. Who discovered gravity? A. Albert Einstein. B. Thomas Edison. C. Isaac Newton. Or D. Charles Darwin.
Man, the homie Alexis knows. Tell
You guys
him,
don't know
Alexis.
this one?
Isaac Newton.
Final answer?
Yeah!
I was paying attention. You feel me?
That's my boy,
was
G.
easy, bro.
Hey,
What's the score? 4-4, 3-3?
4-3. Are you dumb? Looks
You
like
guys up
it.
by one?
He's not dumb, though. You are.
One. Yeah, we're up by one.
What's the largest organ in the human body?
D. Skin. Final answer. Next question.
I agree.
4-4. Okay, that's cool. You guys got
Next
two
question.
easy back-to-backs. Just so you know, you got two easy back-to-backs.
Next
We're the ones that
question.
are getting the intellectual questions, right, Alexis? Right?
I agree.
Hey, read it for me.
What do you call an animal that lives in both water and land? A. Frog. B. Salamander. C. Amphibian.
Oh my God, this guy's dumb.
D. Arcanian.
Arachnid
That one.
or an amphibian. Are
Right.
you dumb?
So what's the answer?
You already lost the whole game
What's
just
the
because you
answer?
didn't know how to say those things.
An amphibian.
Exactly.
Yeah, fucking.
Shut the fuck. There you go. That's my boy right here.
Yes, sir.
Think about a frog. A frog is an amphibian, G.
didn't know
Get
that.
off me, G. It's 5-4? 5-4?
5-4.
5-4. You're dumb, Josh. Yeah, you're dumb.
Technically, that's been 10 questions.
Oh, so we won.
Can we go to 12?
Oh,
Can
we
go to
won.
12?
But we didn't get the steal that one
Yeah,
time.
we
though.
didn't.
Well, you don't deserve.
That's true. That is
no,
true.
you don't deserve a steal if we don't get it wrong.
No. We didn't get the steal when you guys got it wrong.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's why y'all are up right now.
Okay.
Dang, Irvin, you smart. Oh,
This is easy.
It's B.
No.
Are you sure?
yeah. Read it, Sebas.
No, I'll read it. How many teeth does an adult human have?
That's a
I already know.
Oh, teeth.
Yeah,
oh
teeth.
shit. I read bones. What did you say?
Nah, you're tripping.
Yeah, that. I agree
Yeah,
with
you're
that.
tripping.
It's A. Final answer is A. I got veneers, bitch. Damn. I'm in my doctor. Count them. Each veneer costs $1,000. I said 32,000. Put it on La Platica account. Can't afford it.
That's right on.
All right, so it's a tie. We're tied.
No. So there's a tiebreaker.
All right, so if we get the next question right,
We win.
We win.
Unfortunately, yes, because we
Yeah,
kinda-
unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. You're gonna
Right.
have an unfortunate day today.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
I'd say what you guys just
Yeah, unfortunately, it just happened like that because we didn't get to steal your guys' answer.
No.
Okay,
You suck
fuck it,
again.
run it.
Yeah, run it. Yeah, we're gonna run it.
gonna do whoever like
Does knows it?
first.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna raise our hands now. It's a raise our hands competition. Just raise it, fool. We'll figure it out. All right.
I can't. Even,
No. Sebas has to finish reading it first.
All right, but he won though.
No,
Yeah.
those weren't the rules.
Where can you find the smallest bone in the human body? Go.
Hold on.
Oh no, he got it.
Hold on.
All right, he got it.
You have to read the We've been
I
doing
already
it the
did.
same the
I
whole
already
way.
did. I already did. I
What have
already
we been
read it.
doing? We read the question, then we
Where
read the
can you find the
answers.
smallest bone in the human body? Go. No, he got it.
First of all, read the question and the answers. Then we go.
Oh, okay. Where can you find the smallest bone in the human body? The ear, the pinky, the spine, or the toes? He got it. He got it.
I'm gonna go with A, the ear.
The ear.
No?
Yes.
Oh,
Damn!
yes, anticipation.
Damn.
All right, so you guys have to take a shot.
You know what that is?
That's too much sounds going on right now. What's clinking?
Do you know
in
what
your-
that is?
What's clinking in your
Do
pocket?
you know what that is? It means suck it. X-Pac. X-Factor.
No, that was a good game.
Don't ever flex on me like that.
Hey,
G.
my
Ever.
boy. Hey, you smart, bro.
Oh no, we're all smart.
Irving is smart. Josh?
We did it, G. We did it. Good job, y'all. Good job.
That
y'all.
was hella fun. Thank you guys for that. That was awesome. Are we the
mad
first
that
to
you
do something
lost,
like that on the show?
You're mad that you
Yeah.
lost.
Come on, man.
You're mad that you lost.
Good questions too.
First of all, it was
Yeah, good
unfortunate
questions.
that it got a little.
No, it wasn't
Of course.
unfortunate. He raised his hand faster.
Good questions, Jess. Honestly,
Even though
that was
I know
really fun.
Irvin probably knew what the answer was.
Yeah,
but
he
okay.
did. He definitely did. I think
Okay.
he just has this fool can't see without his glasses.
No, you read it before. I
Yeah,
couldn't even
that's
see
why
it.
I have my glasses
Like,
on, fool.
You wear
Yeah.
glasses too?
Yeah,
You don't
I
wear
can't-
contacts?
I can't see that.
You don't
No.
wear. You wear contacts as well?
Nah, just glasses.
Just glasses.
Yeah.
But
Is
I
there a
don't-
reason why? Because I wear contacts, so I'm just kind of curious.
Well, my prescription isn't that high.
What is it?
I don't know it, but this fool needs glasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm negative 1.5, so mine's not that bad either. That's
Oh,
why I
okay,
asked.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I might be similar.
Like around there, right?
Yeah.
Because
about
people
there.
tell me they're like, you don't need glasses, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if I don't have my contacts on, I can't see.
Right.
So-
Yeah, me too. Same. I'm in that like.
It's
nah,
not
I just-
bad. Yeah.
but like it makes me more comfortable. I don't
Yes,
know.
yes, I agree.
I have a question for you guys. Now, actually, right here, I've been wanting to ask you guys. What's the most important thing people should know about you guys? The most important thing. Maybe people don't know about it. Maybe people do. But for the people that back at home, what's the most important thing people should know about you two?
I think I'd like to start off the answer by saying like, I think at the end of the day, like, we would like for anybody to think of us as role models, as someone that is trying to create, a movement and a space for people out there to think about in a positive way. But at the end of the day, like, I think, I don't know if you feel this way, Irvin, but I don't care too much about what people think. And that, I mean more like in a negative way. But for our supporters, I'd like them to know that the reason why we're doing this is that, like, for us, we're doing this for the little us, and like the little me at 17 years old who had no idea what the heck college was going to be and what the heck I was going to do with my life. I want to make it clear that this is like who I'm doing it for. And for anybody else out there that is in that situation that doesn't really know what to do, it doesn't even have to be medicine, but just that, like, the reason why we created this platform at the end of the day is for anyone out there that doesn't know what they want to do, might not have an idea, or like doesn't believe they can do whatever they want to do, is for us to let them know, like, you can, and there's a way.
Yeah, it's possible.
Like, for us to be in medical school, like, it's essentially like, and I'm not saying this, I'm not trying to show off or nothing, like, of course, like, please, but like, this might be one of the hardest things to get into, like, ever in terms of
100%,
education,
man.
and if we can get into this space with our stories and be here and represent, anyone can do anything out there, and we really mean that from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Of course.
Irvin?
Yeah, and I mean, I echo everything Alexis said, and especially like the whole, we're doing this for our younger selves, right? Like, earlier I talked about my status as DACA and how 15-year-old me wanted to drop out of high school. And like, 15-year-old me could have seen me now get into medical school with
Damn,
a
bro, that's
full ride
dope.
scholarship. Man,
Sick-ass
like,
fool.
it would have meant the world to me.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of people out there who might be having trouble like picturing themselves in a position, like whether it's medical school, whether it's a business owner, like whatever it is, you know, holding your own La Platica, you know, imagine you like seeing yourself as a little kid being like, man, one day I'm gonna be this guy, you know, like really we're doing it for that. And yeah, I mean, that's, I guess, yeah, like, I mean, that's who we do it for. And I mean, we've gotten comments. Like I remember one of our videos where I'm literally like in my scrub, like walking to the hospital with like my fitted cap, and someone's like, oh, I would never let this guy treat me, he looks too ghetto. And I'm like, you know what, like, but all those people who are like, man, like I see this guy and I'm like, man, I feel more comfortable just instantly.
100%.
I mean, that's what we're doing it for.
Yeah.
For those people.
Exactly. And that's kind of what I was referring to earlier about like certain people thinking whatever they want of us, you know, but you know, we want the best for them too. We'll treat anybody.
Of
Whoever
course.
walks into that hospital,
Yeah.
you know, we're both going to take care of anybody, no matter how they look, how whatever the case may be. And we're doing this for our raza and for our gente out there that that, you know, need that representation, whatever that may be. And we're willing to take those hits, whatever the heck people have to say about us, about our culture. You know, we're here to take those hits too. And because at the end of the day, like, you know, we're proud of our culture. We're going to continue to be ourselves, and we're going to also take our craft seriously. We're in medicine, and we're professionals at the end of the day, and we're going to make sure that we do our part to take care of our patients in the future to the best of our ability. Yeah.
I love that.
Beautiful, man.
I love that. And you guys are. You guys definitely are.
Yeah. I genuinely feel like you guys are trailblazers, man. Like what you guys are doing in the space and what you guys are bringing to the culture, it's never been done, bro. Like, I hope you guys really know that. Like, this has not been touched before. Creating the relatability of who you guys are and being genuine and authentic within yourselves in a field that's so looked upon as like, I don't know, it's like this like higher tier, right? Yeah. Like you guys bring that to us and you make it common. So in so many aspects, and the one of like letting people feel like they can do it, that's one aspect of it. And then two, like even going to the doctors, man, like people who are like
exactly,
you know, right, like exactly. they don't have that comfortability of like feeling like they're understood, or feeling like maybe they don't represent themselves in a way that the doctor takes them serious. Exactly. Like you guys are gonna create that space for those people.
Exactly. Yeah, we want to make sure that, you know, our future patients feel comfortable and sure, because that's a hard thing to do, right? Essentially, when you're in the, well, not always. Like you could go to a regular checkup, make sure you're taking care of your health, which I hope everyone out there is doing. You know, make sure you're getting your annual physicals, taking care of your health. That's important. But when someone goes to the emergency department or like is in the hospital, that's usually one of the worst days of their lives, right? They're going through something really bad, whether it's a family member or whatever, and it makes it difficult when you can't like relate to whoever is taking care of you, or just like imagine someone walks in and is able to speak to you or your loved one in like their language, like in Spanish. Like how much of a difference will that make?
Everything,
right?
Everything.
Just little things like that.
Immediately.
Like we're hoping to, you know, provide that.
Do you guys get as far as like learning the medical terms in like Spanish and stuff like that? Like how do you guys go about that? Obviously, do you guys have to learn that on your own?
Yeah, you kind of do. Yeah, like it's
right,
not really
like that's
part
not part
of
the
yeah, it's not part of the curriculum, but you kind of learning it.
It
as you
should
go.
be though, shouldn't it?
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially here, you know, like
especially in LA,
like LA County. We work at county hospitals, and when we've done like county hospital rotations, like man, like we're like the unicorn.
90%.
Like everyone's like, Irvin, come here.
Yeah.
No way.
Translate this for me.
Yeah, like go talk to this patient. Like he speaks Spanish. You know.
Damn.
It's crazy. And like you were saying, like Alexis was saying, like, you know, some people do, you know, we encourage everyone to go get their health checkups, everything, but not everyone has that privilege, you know, and especially like that's what really ties me into emergency medicine is like I come from, my parents are undocumented, I'm undocumented. So a lot of times the time you do go see a doctor, it's when it's an emergency. And like he said, this could be the scariest day of your life, you know, and at the very least, you should have someone speaking your language.
So we did this thing where there's foods in the comments. And they said, and they want to ask you guys, but especially Irvin, as a current DACA recipient, you really be motivating me to pursue my medical career more and more. What advice you give other DACA students?
Man, well, I mean, thank you for that comment. Honestly, that means a lot. You know, it means a lot. Like, that's why we started this, like we said earlier. But I guess my advice for you is, you know, just keep moving forward. You know, the most important thing is, like, you got to believe in yourself. There's going to be a lot of people out there who might not believe in you. But, you know, if you believe in yourself, you can really do anything. I really, really believe that. Like, I think you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to if you really, really, truly believe in yourself and you internalize those words.
Love that. I love that. And you're 100% correct. I have one more question before we end the podcast. And that is, how do you, somebody else wanted to, for you guys to answer this. How do you guys pay for school and afford to live while you're in medical school? So once again, how do you pay for school and afford to live while you're in medical school? Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
Like, obviously you guys are on scholarship and stuff, right? But like day-to-day stuff.
So yeah, we do get that asked a lot, actually, and it makes sense, right? Because like usually people go to school, like you work at the same time, things like that, and try to get the bills paid for. And in medical school, it's a little different. Like we're actually like expected not to work because it's so rigorous and it's so difficult, right? Like you should be giving your 100% full time to medical school.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Rigorous.
So
remember that word.
Rigorous.
Big word podcast.
So it's like I'm sure, you know, some medical students out there work, but it's like pretty rare. And for us, you know, we're blessed and thankful to be on full ride scholarships. And what that means is we have our tuition paid for, which is, you know, already a large amount of money. Med school is kind of expensive, unfortunately. And also our we have like a living stipend.
Oh, wow.
So we have, you know, a small little check to help us with our living expenses that kind of alleviates that burden of having to work outside of school.
When you say small little check, does that mean that it covers your living expenses?
So it should be, yeah.
It's
like,
standardized to like everyone. It's not, you know. So
it's like if you're
theoretically.
I mean, should we just, can we say it? Like,
I mean,
the amount? Like,
sure.
so we get around $3,000 a month.
Per? Yeah, obviously,
Per
like
month.
per month.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And through that $3,000, that's kind of like supposed to cover your cost of living. So that's
Just
like,
living, is that like food as well?
Yeah,
like
so
anything.
that's not even that.
That's up
like
to you.
that
Like
much, right?
it's just
No,
like here's
bro.
Especially even
$3,000.
in
Yeah,
LA.
sure, it's not, but you know that before you're gonna move into anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So you know, okay, I need to find a spot that's like maybe a rack,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and
gotta
then-
like
or
make it work.
$1,500,
Right.
And then the
Yeah.
rest is you do whatever you need with it, right?
Food, car, like whatever expenses you can think of, bills, like
That's in that
you know,
3,000.
eating, like
That's that's interesting.
which is like, you know, really it's not that much, and but
You
but
can make
we're
it work.
but
Yeah.
we're super grateful because you know we're not taking loans out.
Yeah,
for
because
that.
you
Like,
could have done that doing it yourself.
yeah, and so
and a lot of people do, right? They got to
Yeah.
take out the loans to make it work.
Exactly.
yeah, and you gotta honestly, I'm actually putting together a video right now for YouTube about this, but like you gotta get creative on how to save money, like or how to manage that money, because it's $3,000. Like, you know, the average cost of a one bedroom here is like what, like 2,500 or something.
Yeah,
like
easily,
LA?
bro.
Yeah,
So
easily.
you can't do that, right? Like
Yeah.
otherwise you have like nothing left over. So
I appreciate you guys, your guys' honesty in that, because I feel like a lot of people don't cut through the bullshit of it all. Like, you got $3,000, you got to make that work. Like, that's what it is. And some people don't have that option. Some people got to pull out loans.
Yeah.
And it is a grind, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a lot, but we're definitely thankful that we have that support.
100%.
because It takes us $3,000 less in debt that we would have, and and the other thing is, like, for Irvin's situation is a little different. Again, being DACA and stuff, and he can get into that. But man, that's a whole nother thing on its own. Where being DACA, you don't qualify for federal loans. So essentially, like
So if he didn't have the full ride,
exactly,
yeah, and I always knew that, like when I was you know, like doing my research on how to get to medical school and stuff, I was like, damn, I can't go to medical school unless I have a full ride.
Wow.
And that's unheard of, to be honest. It's not like something
really
that
hard, yeah.
people get full ride. Like, you don't hear about that, to be honest.
Wow.
Like, the expectation is you're gonna get $250,000 of loans, and that's how you go to
You gotta
medical
pay-
school. That's
wow.
or you're
Yeah.
that rich that you can pay $100,000 a year to go to school or whatever.
So what did you guys
Wow.
do differently that earned you guys that full ride?
I mean, I don't know exactly what it was. to be honest, like the school kind of, and I don't know if it was like this for you. I'm sure it was, but like I didn't apply to the school or for the scholarship. Like I got a phone call and they said, hey, we really want you to go to UCLA. And we don't want finances to be a burden. So we're going to cover like your entire cost.
That's beautiful, man.
That is incredible.
Insane.
That is a fucking fairy tale.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, it is really rare to get any full ride scholarship to a medical school. Like, unfortunately, like when I was applying, I was in a little bit of a different situation because I knew I qualified for loans and stuff. I was ready for that. I was ready for the $300,000, in debt. Because I was like, I want to be a doctor. I want to make, I want to do that. I want to make the difference. And I think it'll be worth it in the end for me and my family, whatever, and I was ready, like, whatever it is, it's going to happen. But then, I also got a phone call, and thankfully, I don't know what it is. Cause I think, and it's weird. Like we get this asked a lot too. And it's weird. Like medical schools, usually like it's not, you don't apply to these scholarships. It's all merit based. So it's like, the school is going to offer it to who they think they should offer it to.
Wow. It's like kind of winning the lottery, just random.
Pretty much.
Kind of random.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So like a lot of these scholarships you don't apply for. You just kind of leave it all to the hands of whoever and then, but thankfully, whoever that was sitting down in any meeting, in any committee, talking about this money, mentioned us. And
you ever heard of these fools in medicine? We should get them in.
I mean, damn, thankfully that created that. But, back then it was just like these fools, like, look, his story, this is what they've done. Beautiful. And man, for whatever reason, someone in that meeting said, we should give them a full ride.
Shout out to them.
It's God too, man.
Straight up. And then I guess everyone agreed on it. And then we were offered it. So, man, super thankful.
Does UCLA like know what you guys are doing outside of like medical school and stuff, like in the social media space? Are they aware? Have you guys like
have they ever like you've been in class and like Urban and Alexis, please come to the office.
Principal needs to see your ass.
They've done some articles about us.
At UCLA?
At UCLA?
They've recognized us already as the foods and medicine. And
like when you guys are in school, like do people like students or teachers or,
get recognized on campus?
Professors, right? Because in college, I feel like no one's a teacher. They're professors.
Yeah.
Professors.
Do they ever come up to you and be like, hey, like keep doing what you're doing or anything like that? And then similar?
Yeah. Even in the hospitals too, like we already know, like when we go to the hospital, like we're gonna get recognized, and so it happens a lot. So like people come up to us, which is kind of crazy because sometimes it's like a whole like grown adult who's a doctor coming up to me being like, "Damn, are you the guy from Foods and Medicine?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me," and it's like, "Damn, like this is like a whole ass doctor."
Wow,
like,
that's
like,
amazing.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That is amazing. Yeah. Wow.
Do you think that's gonna help you guys, like once you guys graduate, to get like into a practice, like a recognizable practice, potentially, right?
I would say so. I would say so
as well. I would hope so. Just in the fact that not like what we're doing is like look at us, we're superstars and nothing like that. No. But like we hope to continue this movement as we're going on. And we hope to expand this and hopefully grow it bigger, whatever that, creating our own health fairs in our communities in the future, being able to provide services for people and stuff. And we want to be in a situation where we are in that, but we'd also like to, explain that to other directors and other programs for our specialties that we want to go into. We want to be able to, or we have to be able to articulate the fact that like what we're doing is to make an impact, and we're doing this to impact our communities, and then hopefully they find that as an asset, and help us in that similar goal and have that same mentality. So then that way we can be on the same page about it, because I think we'd both like to be in a program where we're on the same page about that.
100%. And just like people, you want people to be on the same page, there's going to be other people who are not about that. They're like, I don't want this. I don't want that kind of attention over here. Yeah. So it's crazy.
Wow.
It's wild. What an episode, man. What an episode.
I had an amazing time with Alexis and Irvin. Honestly.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Both of you. Thank you for this opportunity.
I hope everybody back at home enjoys the stories that were told.
Yeah.
Enjoys the conversations that we had. This was a real, genuine conversation that the Josh Leyva and myself had with these two individuals who have been through a lot. Josh and myself are super proud of you guys. Es un orgullo conocerlos.
Absolutely.
I cannot wait to see your guys' journey, to know what you guys are about in a year from now, 2 years from now, whether it be medically wise or social media wise.
They just become full-time influencers.
Yeah,
like doctors.
like not only are you guys like studying to be or you know approaching to be doctors, but you guys are also on the social media side, which is insane.
It's a whole different world, obviously.
A whole
Like,
different
it's
world,
crazy.
obviously, but it's still a lot of work.
It is, and we're hoping to make an impact in that aspect as well. You know, because another part that I don't think we touched too much upon, but you know, there are like medfluencers, which is what we're doing, right? So influencers in the
Is that what they call them? I didn't know that. That's cool.
Who's the main guy? There's like a main doctor guy, Mike. Dr. Mike, bro. He's the shit. He's super dope, man.
Yeah. I mean, dude. I mean, shoot. It'd be crazy to get half of what he's done now. You know, at that point. But he definitely.
I
is
honestly
a legend
feel like you guys can do that, man.
Is Dr. Mike the one that always reposts his tweets?
He's the sexiest doctor alive.
Sexy, yeah. He's handsome, bro. He looks like he belongs in Grey's Anatomy. It's like he's
really,
yeah. And he's just, I mean, he's like super intelligent. He just happens to be hot. That's what it is. That should be a tagline: super intelligent who just happens to be hot.
we chopped it up with him one time.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So he's
Super cool
recognized
guy.
you guys
Shout
and
out
stuff like
Dr.
that.
Mike.
Oh shit, bro. We got to get Dr. Mike on this podcast too. That'd be epic, bro.
But yeah, he gave us some great advice and stuff, and you know, we really appreciate all the advice he
That's
gave
dope,
us.
he's a cool guy. Then
Is he based out in LA? Is he in LA?
I think New York.
Oh, New York.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, bro. You got to get on Dr. Mike.
But we wanted to create like a medfluencer space for Latinos because there was none. You know, we grew up seeing like some medfluencers, but like it's
Like
cool.
who?
It was cool and all, but they weren't like us.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't look like us.
No.
They didn't, you know, and so
It's different
like,
content too. Honestly, it was way
it's
different.
different
Yeah,
content.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's like oh, I wake up at 5. I do this.
Day
I
in
do
the
this,
life
I do
of
that.
a
And
med school student.
And a lot of times, honestly, I feel like it made me feel more out of place than it actually helped me. 'Cause I'm like, damn, I don't do
that,
dress up
yeah.
like that. I'm
Yeah.
not showing up to class in a suit. Like I'm not doing
Yeah.
none of that. Like
I mean, we're still showing a fly, firme. Don't get us wrong. Firme, but
No, yeah. Well, I'm sure you guys are paving your own destiny.
yeah.
And your own, you know, your own destiny for other people as well. Guys, just be straight up with you. I'm very proud of you guys, and I'm sure everybody else that follows you and the people that are related to you are as well. Keep on doing what you guys are doing. No, even though you guys are studying to be, or you know, approaching to be doctors and whatnot. At the end of the day, you guys are amazing people, and that's all that matters.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Josh and myself are extremely grateful for you guys to be here. I can't wait till I have kids because they're just gonna go to you guys and I don't gotta pay shit.
We got them.
right?
Right? I'm totally joking.
We got them.
Ustedes son unos orgullos.
Yeah.
En serio.
Gracias.
And keep doing what you guys are doing. Simply, you guys are the fucking shit, man.
Gracias.
Thank you.
And thank you for being on the podcast. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
Happy to
well
be
said,
here.
man. Love that, man. Love that.
number 1 Latino podcast in the world.
Hey, man.
I never said it.
You can keep saying it, bro, because we're not going to say it.
I
We're not
never
gonna say
said it.
We're not
I
gonna
never
say
said it. Alexis
No, bro,
and Irvin.
I feel like sometimes Sebas and I do episodes, and I was kind of telling you guys this, like, we have fun doing our episodes, but these kind of episodes, man, these are like where our heart is at. Like really talking to people who have like a mission or are genuine or authentic, can relate to people. This is what it's all about, man. And it's been a pleasure like knowing you guys. There's times when we leave the podcast where we're like, okay, that was an amazing conversation. I feel like we built like a friendship that's like it's going forever. Like we in this for life, yo.
I had an
appreciate
amazing
it, man.
time, and I say that with the bottom
Thank
of my heart. I had an amazing time.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you
had
guys.
a great time too. Like
you.
know, everything, the conversation we had, we enjoyed it. We hope the people enjoy it, and playing the quiz was fun too.
Yeah,
Y'all cheated, by the way.
No, we didn't.
Nah.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching La Platiquita. We have the Foods and Medicine today
Yes,
on episode
sir.
136. On the description down below, I'll let you guys know where to follow them. I'll link them down below. Thank you so much for tuning in to La Platiquita.
Estás escuchando La Platica.
These are your hosts, I, Sebas, and the Josh Leba. We have Alexis and Irvin, so make sure to follow them. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you guys, man. Honestly, I swear to God.
Thank you.
Nos vemos en la próxima plática.
Yes, sir. 137 on the way.
Yeah, subscribe.
See y'all. And follow these fools, for real. Honestly, I know we tell you guys to follow people. Follow these. You guys want to keep up with their lives because they're going to do big
Even
things.
though they're already following them.
Exactly.
Even though they're already following them.
So I tell you what, unfollow them and then refollow them. You know what I'm saying? So be like, damn, we
No,
actually
honestly,
gained followers.
More success to you guys' like doctor career. What is it? Doctorate? How do you say that? Medical career.
Yeah.
But also more success to just your social media career as well, and keep on doing what you guys are doing. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it, and you guys are amazing people. Honestly,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
you guys were raised very, very well.
Love y'all, man.
Thank you,
For
bro.
real.
Love
Yes,
y'all
sir.
too.
Yeah, love all you guys.
Love y'all.
Nos vemos. Ciao.
Hit a button, bro. Make it end on a banger.
Estás escuchando La
Hit
Platica.
another one. Beautiful. Cut it. Beautiful episode, guys.
Thank you guys.
You guys are amazing, bro. This was one of my most like intimate. I was so intrigued.
It's a trick question. You ding-a-ling.